Oh, look at this corner of my garden. Totally been completely not cared about so far this year, but I'm going to change that today. We're going to get this all planted up, and it's going to be as pretty as some of these other places that I already have planted. This one will look much the same after a lot of work. I will leave the compost pile where it is, and there is a growing arch here, and I'm just going to get that cleaned up and then some beans planted there. And we're going to put some Roma tomatoes in the front, and then I will get those mulched and trellised and ready to go for the season.
People are not going to show you their garden looking like this. They are not as realistic as I am. Hey, sometimes we lose control of our gardens. I would bet most of you do at one time or another. I do all the time because I have many, many, many gardens. And I have a huge property. I am alone. I do the best I can. But hey, I want to share it all with you. The tops of gardening, the lowest of gardening, and all the things in between.
So here's that garden bed in the afternoon. I have just seeded behind the shovel there. I've got some bean seeds, climbing pole beans. On the other side, I also put some beans. I've got the large sunflowers parked in the back there across from the beans. And then we've got the tomatoes planted here in the front. I think it looks a lot better than it did this morning. I've got boxes out over there. I'm going to cover them with leaves as a mulch in the sidewalk where I walk, and we'll get that fixed up a little better. But for today, this is pretty good. We watered it in because it's a 92-degree day, and they're really wanting to be in the dirt. They're really wanting to grow a while. I'm going to give them all little tomato cages to grow on because these are short Romas, except for the front two. The front two are an heirloom variety called Grandma Chanterelles. Those get tall, so I'm going to have to replace those small little rickety tomato cages that worked for Romas with something that works for a much taller plant. And I will show you these at a later time. So here is this same garden 2 weeks later. I still have some mulching to do, but look at that. It's amazing. If you look this way, you'll see the Granny Chanterelles are doing fabulous. They've grown. Oh my gosh, look at the Romas. they're getting so big and happy. Look at, they even have little Romas on them. And look at the beans. They are coming up spectacularly. I have to put something in front of them because my cats will dig if I don't. The sunflowers, oh, they're just standing up beautifully. They're about 10 inches tall, maybe 12. It's wonderful. And then on the other side, yes, the other part of this trellis has the beans growing too. This trellis will be so filled and beautiful in just a short time. Here's my arch bed of beans and the compost pile that never moved. And here are the tomatoes I planted about a month ago. They're looking really good. The Grandma Chanterelles are about 2.5 feet tall, and so are the Romas. The Romas are just looking absolutely beautiful. The only thing I've done in this garden is to mulch, and then today I added some more jalapenos in there because I had them and I didn't want to dump them. That's why I did that. The sunflowers, only 4 survived, but they are looking very nice. 3 of them fell over, but one of them standing just super tall. And these are really huge ones, so they should be a lot of fun too. But look at these beautiful aromas. I am looking forward to seeing how great everything looks when this all starts to bear.
Thanks for joining me in my resuscitated raised bed tomato garden. If you like my coffee drinking hippie vibe, please subscribe and bring your friends along too. Until next time, let's get growing.